On the 5th day of BrandMAS, my true self gave to me a brand that is so me and sparkly. As you can see, I'm going with the sparkle theme today. I've got a change of backdrop because it is New Year's Eve. Yeah. New Year's Eve. I'd say Happy New Year's Eve, but obviously it's a very different one this year. Very different year we've had. And even going to 2021, we are all in one way so ready to get rid of 2020. However, there's that uncertainty around 2021 as well. And this is not for me to bring BrandMAS down. I want to do the opposite. I want to take it up a gear. But it's just in case you've got that uncertainty and you are thinking, what is 2021 all about? Well, I'm hoping from BrandMAS and from what I'm about to just chat through in a second, that no matter what is going on, that you still believe in what you're doing, you still believe in that mission, and you are going to sparkle anyway. And that is what today's is all about. It is pretty much how to sparkle in 2021. And this leans into my amazing guest I've got coming up tomorrow for day 6. And she's actually the guest on my podcast today as well. So I'm giving the game away there if you do want to go and check this out, because we work so well together. I'm giving again something away. We are actually working a little bit in collaboration at the minute on something really exciting. I'm all about putting the sparkle into your brand, and this guest is all about putting yourself out there and shining bright. So we are pretty much sparkling and shining, yeah, into 2021. So yeah, do watch out for that exciting news coming up. So let's get down to this today. So let's go with my 5 top tips how to sparkle in 2021, no matter what is going on. Number 1, I want you to tune into you. And we've been doing this in so many different videos. I'm always saying about checking with yourself in your mindset. That's coming up actually. But I really want you to just check in right now. Get a pen and paper if you need to. Could journal a little bit. You know, what makes you you? What is your superpower? Why should people come to you? And yeah, your USP, your unique selling point as such, but you know, what is it about you? Because it might be that you have a service or products that people can get from anywhere, but there's got to be a reason why they would come to you. And I want you to tap in with your beliefs at this point. That's why I say journal or visualizations or meditate and just check in with that self-belief. But please do, you know, grab a pen and paper, write all that down and be kind to yourself. Don't hold back, pop it down. Okay, number 2 is I want to check in with your energy and alignment. So everything that you've just written down, check how that feels. Because your energy, when I talk about sparkling, really I guess I'm talking about energy. And you want to check that you feel aligned, that you feel ready to sparkle and put yourself out there. And it all comes from what we just said about working on you, how aligned you feel to your brand. So check in at this point, because number 3 is exactly that. It's checking with that message again and your content as well. So let's get a bit more visual. So far I've talked about brand strategy, about messaging, niche, and I would love you just to tap in and think, how does it feel and look, I guess to look to feel, but does it represent you? Do you feel it? Or does it represent what you're about? So think back to your values, your message, what you're about. You know, would you like to self-indulge a little bit like I do? I put in sparkles. I love rose gold. I love hot pink. I've been working with new visuals, if you've seen it, with neon in there. So anything, you know, to me, luckily, that really lends itself to my message and my energy anyway. It is high energy. And I want that to come across. It works really well. But yeah, think visually. Think about if it's Instagram, think about your grid. Does it all feel like you? Is there a way you can add that sparkle in? Self-indulge a little bit. Have a play on Canva. Put some things in that you particularly love and then just check it feels in line with what you're about as well. So that is my tip number 3. Number 4 is back to mindset, but in a more practical way. So 2021, are there any books that are sat on your shelf or in your checkout basket that you've never quite purchased? I know I'm guilty of this. I have so many books that I want to read. I've just never really gifted myself that time to read it. So can you gift yourself time this year, next year I should say, 2021, to really work even more on your personal growth and your personal development? That really does help you to say sparkle even more, because you feel it. You feel so in tune with, yeah, yourself as a person growing constantly. So it could be courses, it could be books, it could be podcasts. Find Your Feel Good for female entrepreneurs. If you haven't listened to my podcast already, that is all about putting yourself out there and mindset and strategy. So that could help with this one. But you know, just have a think, yeah, what could you work on to feel extra ready and really pumped up and ready to go this year? Number 5, my fifth and final tip for Stay Sparkling in 2021 is to check in with what you actually want. So I said about alignment. There's a lot of checking in today, isn't there? I should call this a check-in video today. But you know, what is your vision? What are your big goals? What would you love to achieve in 2021? Because this leans more into the business side of things, but it all comes across in what you're doing as well, the content you're putting out there, your message, your vision, it all fits. So it starts, almost take it to really to the extreme. What would you love to achieve? And then again, back to that energy, put that energy into your brand and talk about it. Talk about your vision, talk about your goals. You will inspire the people that you are talking to, your audience, your dream clients, the people that are lurking around and watching that you don't even know about, which they are there. That is a tip all by itself, just to keep going because people are watching. But you know, that vision, yeah, pop it down now and share it. So can you even share that today as part of New Year? And then can you take a step towards it? I was going to say today, probably not on New Year's Eve, but maybe in a few days' time. Then could you start to take one step towards this big vision, breaking it down and working on it step by step? And that is it. There are your 5 tips for sparkling in 2021. And I'm so sure that I've gone over on the time. Yep, I have a little bit. Never mind. But yeah, have a fabulous evening. If you're watching in real time, if you're catching up later, then I hope you had a lovely New Year's Eve. And let's just hope that 2021 is a bit kinder to us. Maybe not the beginning, but as we get into this, let's hope that we are going to have an amazing year. But let's make it our year. Let's sparkle anyway. And so tomorrow's video guest is going to help with this as well. So I'm all about the sparkle. Tomorrow's guest is all about the shine. Let's do it. Let's just take 2021 and make it ours. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next year.